Hello, Professor. Today I am going to talk about my business analytics assessment, which I completed using the Excel. For this assessment, I worked with the PopMart sales data. The main idea was to look at the data and understand what actually drives revenue, which customers are most valuable, and how business operations affect overall sales. I will walk you through the key findings step by step and explain what they mean in a simpler way. The slide 2 is all about the objective, dataset, and tools. So, first, let's talk about what I was trying to achieve. The main objectives of this analysis was to understand sales behavior and business performance using the real sales data. The dataset includes around 10,000 sales transactions from the PopMart. To analyze this data, I used Microsoft Excel and tools like pivot tables to summarize data, correlation analysis to see relationships, regression analysis to make predictions, and dashboards to visualize the results. Moving on to the next slide. This slide shows how revenue is distributed across different purchase channels such as online physical stores and event booths. What we can see here is that event booths and physical stores generate more total revenue than the online sales. This result is quite interesting because it shows that in this dataset, customers still prefer buying products in person. From a business point of view, this means physical sales channels are performing very well and should continue to be supported. At the same time, the online channel may need better marketing strategies, promotions, or improvement in customer experience to increase the sales. So moving on to the next slide is all about the correlation analysis. In this slide, I analyzed the relationship between the total price and other variables like quantity, tax amount, discount, and unit price. The strong relationship with the total price is meant to be the quantity. So this means when customers buy more items in one transaction, the total price increases significantly. Tax amounts and discounts also show a strong relationship with the total price, which makes sense because they usually increase when the transaction value is higher. However, unit price on its own has a weaker relationship with the total price. So overall, the data shows that that selling more items or transaction is more important than simply increasing the price of the individual products. The fifth slide is about the regression model for the total price prediction. So next, I used the regression model to predict total price using quantity, tax amount, and the discount. The model explains about 90% of the variation in total price, which indicates that the model is very strong and statistically reliable. This means the selected variables do a good job of explaining changes in total sales value. Once again, quantity is the most important factor in this model. So this confirms the earlier findings from the correlation analysis and gives more confidence in the results. From a business perspective, this suggests that strategies like cross-selling, product bundling, and encouraging customers to buy more items can significantly result in increasing the revenue. So the sixth slide is about the customer segmentation. This slide focuses on the customer segmentation, specifically the top 10 customers based on the revenue. What we can see here is that a small number of customers contribute a large portion of the total sales. These customers are very valuable to the businesses. Because of this, the company should focus on retaining these customers anyhow by offering loyalty programs, personalized promotions, or better customer service. So our last slide is about the operational impact and the conclusion. The final slide looks at revenue by the order status, such as cancelled, completed, pending, and returned. The result shows that cancelled and returned orders reduce overall revenue. And the operational processes affecting returns and cancellations likely influence realized revenue and customer experience. The recommendation is like to reduce the returns through clearer product information, quality checks, and packaging controls. Also via improved stock accuracy and delivery reliability. So, in conclusion, we can say that this indicates that the operational issues such as stock availability, delivery delays, or product quality program can directly affect the business performance. So, that's all for this presentation. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.